Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about how artificial intelligence is no longer some far-off sci-fi concept. It has officially moved from the world of what if to the reality of what is, and it's already shaping our world in some pretty incredible ways.
This quote from our source material it nails it, right? It perfectly captures this massive shift that's happened. For years, the conversation about AI was all speculation, all about what it could do someday. Well, someday is here. We are now firmly in the era of application, what it is doing right now, today.
You see, AI has woven itself into the very fabric of our world. It's not just a cool new app or a chatbot anymore, it's becoming basic infrastructure, a reliable teammate, and, in many cases, a critical partner. We're going to explore this by looking at three totally distinct real-world examples.
So first up, let's dive into healthcare. This is where AI is quietly working in the background, acting as an invisible but incredibly powerful lifesaver.
Okay, picture this. You've got a doctor in a small rural clinic, just having a normal conversation with their patient. But in the background, there's an AI system running, what's called an ambient scribe. Now, this thing isn't just a fancy tape recorder taking notes. It's actively listening, processing, and frankly, it's thinking.
So how does this actually save a life? Well, it's kind of like a three-step dance. First, it just listens to the conversation. But then, and this is the wild part, it simultaneously analyzes that patient's entire 10-year medical history in seconds. And then, step 3, it raises a flag. It sends an alert to the doctor about a rare but super dangerous drug interaction that even a brilliant, experienced doctor might miss in a busy 15-minute appointment.
And let's be clear, the point here is not to replace the doctor, not at all. It's about the AI becoming a trusted partner. It's about removing what the source material calls the administrative tax. You know, all that soul-crushing paperwork that leads to physician burnout. This frees up the human expert to do what only they can do, actually connect with and care for the patient.
So what's the secret sauce that makes this all possible? Well, it comes down to this one crucial concept: interoperability. Think of it like this. It gives the AI a passport to see the whole picture, to access and understand data from different clinics, different hospital systems, and connect all the dots. Without it, the AI is flying blind. With it, it gets a full 360-degree view of a person's health.
All right, so that's example number 1. Now, for our second, let's leave the clinic and head deep into the Amazon rainforest, where AI is taking on the role of a planetary guardian, a green sentinel. The tech here is just so cool. It's called TinyML, or you can think of it as micro AI. These are literally tiny, low-power computer chips. Some of them are even powered by light, and they're attached directly to trees. Their one and only job? To listen. They are trained to recognize very specific sounds, like the unmistakable buzz of an illegal chainsaw, and the moment they hear it, they send an alert.
But this is where we hit a major snag. The source calls it the 2026 AI energy paradox. On the one hand, you've got AI as this amazing savior, right? This green sentinel protecting the rainforest. But on the other hand, AI is an absolutely massive energy consumer. The giant data centers that power all these models, they are projected to use a mind-boggling amount of electricity. We're talking nearly 35% of a country like Ireland's entire supply.
And yet, despite that huge paradox, you just can't argue with the results. The impact is undeniable. These systems, using machine learning and satellite data, can already pinpoint illegal deforestation with near-perfect, 99% accuracy. It's an incredibly powerful tool, even if it comes with some serious baggage.
Okay, for a third and final proof point, we're heading into the classroom. This is where AI is starting to revolutionize learning, not just by spitting out facts, but by actually understanding how a student feels. I mean, think about it. This is the key question, isn't it? A normal computer program can tell you if an answer is right or wrong, but it has no idea if the student is frustrated, bored, or just about to give up entirely. The AI tutors of 2026 are built to solve exactly that problem.
So how on earth does it do that? Well, it's trained to detect what are called sentiment cues. It's looking for the little tells, the subtle changes that a good human teacher would pick up on. You know, the student's typing speed suddenly slows to a crawl, or their phrasing starts to sound, well, frustrated. The AI sees that.
And here's where the magic happens. The moment the AI detects that frustration, it pivots. Just look at this. It takes a boring standard algebra problem, and because it knows the student is obsessed with Minecraft, it reframes it completely. All of a sudden, Solve for X becomes a quest for diamonds to build a pickaxe.
The math is identical, but the engagement, it's on a whole other level.
And this is why it really matters. We are so far past just having cool features in our software now. The entire focus has shifted to getting real, measurable outcomes. Schools are actually using these AI tutors to help close learning gaps, especially in areas that are struggling with teacher shortages.
And it's not just for the students. AI is also becoming a teacher's best friend. By automating tasks like grading, it can cut down on that workload by a third. And what does that do? It gives teachers their time back. Time they can then spend providing the one-on-one emotional support that no AI is ever going to be able to replicate.
So, we've been to a clinic, a rainforest, and a classroom. After hearing these 3 stories, what's the big picture? What does this all tell us about our new AI teammate?
Well, across these totally different fields, you see the same powerful themes over and over. AI is shifting from just a tool to a truly trusted partner. The conversation has moved from hype to actual, measurable results. It's amazing at getting rid of the administrative grind that humans hate. But above all, the story of AI in 2026 is about synergy. It's about augmenting our abilities, not replacing them.
And that, really, is the question this all leaves us with. As AI gets deeper and deeper into every part of our lives, the focus isn't so much on the tech anymore. It's on us. If we have this unbelievably powerful new teammate on our side, the real challenge now is figuring out the best way to play the game.